Hey everyone, it's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader with Next Level Tarot, and I am here with your daily reading for March 18th, 2019, Monday, of course. And as always, we will get right into the message. Today I have pulled the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Devil reverse. We also have the Love card of this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. So let's get started with the Eight of Cups first out of the deck. And it kind of flew out, kind of like this guy is like giving, like helping, like reaching out to this, to the skies or to this horizon that he's flying or flying towards. He has wings. But what this card is about, because, anytime something kind of jumps out of the deck, it says to me that this is a major message beyond the other cards, of course. And of course, this energy is very Pisces and Capricorn, just to be blunt. It's very Piscean. It's also Cancer energy and Capricorn, I would say. So for everybody, whether you're a Leo, a Virgo, an Aquarius, whatever your zodiac sign is today, the overall vibe will still feel like Cancer, Pisces, and Capricorn, okay? So if you know any of those zodiac signs, then you kind of got a heads up of what this energy could be like at its best and at its worst. So I'll talk about that. The beautiful thing about the Knight of Cups is that he's very extreme. He'll go to the end to prove his love to you, his or her love. For my men watching, we all have seen in the movies the guy who just, goes through hell just to get the princess. And it's like, why didn't he just settle for somebody else? Like, why did he just keep going for her instead of, doing something different? And it's because at the heart of every water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, at its innocence, it is this energy of Romeo. And it is this energy of wanting to give and wanting to help and want to be self-sacrificing. As we know with the Knights, Romeo is a perfect example, because sometimes by overgiving yourself, by trying too hard to give to people who are not receptive to your love or your gifts or your help, it can be pointless. And at the worst, sometimes it can lead to very, horrible situations. Look at Romeo. He was so in love. He thought she drank the poison, so he drank it. He died. She died. That is a Knight of Cups example. So what that says to us, okay, in the real life, nothing, I really don't feel like it's anything wrong with giving today, okay? It's not like I say, oh, you all don't give anything, but be cautious within who you give to, and make sure that the person or the energy or the job that you're giving to gives you something in return besides just a half-ass check. Make sure that you really get something out of it. And granted, we all have to make the best out of our circumstances. Some of us love our job. And with that, it could be over giving too much or overdoing too much. The people who just take their job too serious and overdo it. We all know a Cancer who overdoes their job. Okay, you might want to chill out on that today. But and for my people who, this will be a day to, yes, give, put your heart out there, but don't take it too serious, because we've all seen those situations where the person who was trying to be, Mrs. Perfect or trying to do the best or trying to outshine everybody ends up, not winning because they did too much. So the Knight of Cups is saying, it's okay to show love, okay? It's okay to put your heart into things today. Just don't be overly dramatic by trying to give and help people who don't want to be helped, okay? And you see with the Cancer crab energy, this is all about that Cancer energy of having that outer hard shell, but having that soft inside. Today is not a day to where you have to put up a front. It doesn't mean that you have to emotionally cry everywhere, but it does mean that you can be more vulnerable. You can talk about your emotions and feelings and how you feel about certain things, and just watch who you talk about them with. Okay, make sure it's a trusted individual. Shout out to the Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy coming through today. Okay, and we also have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is the lower octave of that. Oh, excuse me. That went down the wrong pipe. Okay, so the Eight of Cups in this deck is all about laziness, sulking and misery. You know, those people who you talk to, it's never anything pleasant. When you speak to them, it's always the negative side of life. And granted, that's not the healthiest place to be at, because what we see is when people stay in places of misery, they start to identify themselves by that misery. So they get to the point to where if they're not careful, they'll like the attention they get from constantly being miserable. And we know that. It's like, what about the happy moments? Are you looking at the brighter side? If you're stuck in this murky water, get out. There is a little yellow in the background. Okay, so it's letting us know if it's too much, if things are too heavy, if you've been carrying on emotional hurt, depression, bipolar disorder, family members who don't want to help you, friends who have stabbed you in the back, ex-boyfriends, baby daddies, whatever, jobs. Let that go. Let it go. Even the 8 energy is here. And today is the 18th. So today will be a great day for all of us to look into the spiritual meaning of the number 8, the numerology behind the number 8 and what it represents. Because when I think of it, I think of like the figure 8, how they say like life is all about this constant change. Okay. So things cannot change. As we know, you can't drink this water because it's unhealthy. Okay, you can drink running, flowing spring water from over here, but you can't drink this water. Okay, it's tainted. So if you've been stuck in a place of hurt, if you've been stuck in a place of being identified by always being the depressed woman or the sad woman or the backstabbing or the backstabbed woman or man, then this is the day to reevaluate your self-identity. And if you were to say, okay, me looking from the outside in, if I was to call myself and say, hello, hey, hello, self, what you doing? Oh, okay. What would your responses be? And think about if you would want to talk to a person who communicates in a very depressed manner. And for all my people who are going through addictions and who are going through, depression, I am not trying to say that is not a horrible thing to be at and go through. And I have been there too. So I'm never speaking from a perspective of judging. I'm speaking from a perspective of being there and coming out of it and teaching you the best ways that I've learned that helped me come out of depression and diagnosis that doctors gave me that I outbeat without any medication. Okay. So, and it's not to say, please God, I'm not saying get off your medication or anything like that. But all I'm saying is try to look at the brighter side. And I do believe that you will, because we have the devil in reverse. And we want to see the devil in reverse, okay? Because when the devil is upright, it is acting of your lower octave. You know that guy is no good for you. He doesn't serve you to your highest and greater good. You know that friend is not really a good friend because every time you call her and you try to vent to her, she overtalks you with her. She overspeaks and cuts you off with her issues and never really listens because it's all about her. So the devil in reverse is saying, come out of those woe is me thoughts. Come out of that my life is tainted. The more you say that, the more you say I cannot have children, I will not have a happy family. Will I ever be successful? Why is my sister having so many great things happen to her and my life sucks? The first thing is comparing yourself to others is totally unhealthy for your subconscious. It's totally unhealthy for your conscious mind because nobody is you. You are the greatest version of yourself. Nobody can ever compare or do what you do. And we are all infinite beings having a human experience. So every time you try to compare yourself to someone else's, most of the time, fake lifestyle. Let's just be honest. Most people are faking, acting like they're happy. I was just talking to someone earlier telling her, oh, I could easily say I've been in a 10-year, 11-year relationship. But I wouldn't feel proud doing that. Because if I would have stayed in that relationship just because of what my mom wanted, just because of what society wanted, just because we looked great together and we were successful together, but I knew in my heart that that person was a cheater and I could never deal with that long term, then who am I trying to impress? Okay, so we have to ask ourselves questions like that. We have to be honest. And if you are noticing that things are a little heavy for you today, that's why I always suggest Wayne Dyer is a vet in the what do you call it? The motivational speaker realm. Okay, so many people. Louise Hay, my friend Dina, got me hip on her. I mean, it's just Tony Robbins. So many people out there, you all. Infinite Waters is another great one that you can listen to. And if you notice that I do have depression and I am struggling, life is fucking hard, and I get that. And that's why we do these daily videos. Look those people up, add them to your playlist. We have to realize everything we listen to, everything we eat, everything we look at is all energy. It's all running through our body. So we have to feed our soul with things that are motivational and helpful to our existence. Okay. So next we have, and granted, I guess, yeah, so what I could say, yeah, around work and in your life, you might see people more emotional today. You might see people sulking in their misery a little bit more than normal, but also you'll see others that are liberating themselves, okay? So yeah, definitely that energy, Capricorn and Cancer. Then we have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Let's see what this is about. Uh-oh, I'm breaking my earrings. Oh, no. Okay. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Where is it? Oh, no, this could be the one. That's why I don't see it. 85. Okay. And it says, this card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems like you're not recognizing or enjoying the full potential of this person in the relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you just because you have different ideas of what your partner should look like or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person that comes to mind probably is this person. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or in your future one. During deep sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you towards the one you desire. So yes, this speaks of whether you have to call in your angels to help you show you what this lover will be so that you don't overlook him just because you thought he was going to be 6'2" and he ends up being 5'6". But it also comes up when it says for the people who are in relationships, you have met this person, or, you know, individuals who, you know, just who are happy, and the ones who think that they have that person, but they're not sure. Okay. This is just a nudge that you probably have already met the partner that you seek. Okay. And to all my people who are like, Crystal, I am single. Well, you've already created this person within your mind. So tonight when you go to sleep, if you're single and that person is not there, ask spirit, ask your angels to come in to show you who this person is. And then start to even, I remember one time I did a reading, I told the woman to get a rose quartz ring and wear it on her ring finger. And know that you are married. Know that you are happy. Know that you are loved. Because when you come from a place of having an idea of energetic, spiritually what you want, it has a way of working itself out for you, and you will manifest exactly what you ask for and what you desire. So with that being said, that's what I have for you all today. Hope you all have a great Monday, and I will see you tomorrow.